How's this shit show going to run today? Afternoon. Will StreamYard sort its stuff out? That is the question. Anyway, got two non-alcoholic beers. They're just taking up space in the fridge, really. And being the time of day, I can have a couple of these, no bother. So from Big Drop Brewing, Uptown Craft Lager. So I'll be drinking first. Didn't even see where these were from. Big Drop Brewing Co. Limited, 46 Nichols Street. Doesn't tell you actually where, but we'll get into that after. Not a problem. So that's that first one. Going to be doing that. And I think these are from London. I believe. Yes. Doesn't say exactly where in London, but Nirvana Brewery, their traditional pale ale, a traditional alcohol-free pale ale, and it's glaring like anything because of the time of day. So yeah, see, that's all you can see when it's like that. So I have to tilt it, or it's got to be that way. So alcohol-free pale ale. There's sediment everywhere in that. So let's go for the lager then. From Big Drop Brewing, their Uptown Craft Lager. There's a song there somewhere, but I'm not going to sing. Alcohol-free. Best before the 4th of November of 2021. I picked these up. Whoa, when was that? I think I've had these since March, something like that. I've never had anything from Big Drop before. They do a whole range of different styles for non-alcoholic beers. This was just sitting there on the counter when I popped in there. Well, I'll give it a whirl. You know, it's quite a more malty than I thought it was going to be. I suppose you've got to get the flavour from somewhere. Bubbles everywhere. Still bubbles everywhere. Anyway, beer in a glass. Yes. Kind of a almost light copper in colour. It almost looks like Lucasade. It's got that kind of get off bubbles. All the bottles now. Behind me. Yay! Just because I banged the table. Oh well, whatever. Little carbonation going through it. Most of it stuck to the bloody glass. So I didn't really pour much of a white head. Pure white head. I don't know what is in this, so let's give it a swirl and a sniff. Yeah, it's very malty. It reminds me of some of the Portuguese some of the mainstream Portuguese lagers. It's got that kind of whiff to it. Yeah, malty, caramel, a little bit synthetic on that as well, like a synthetic kind of malt. Yeah. A few comments. Thomas saying hi. How you doing? Keeping well again. And we got Vanessa Kitty as well. Hey, keeping well. So yeah, non-alcoholic beers. Time of day, I've got to pick my door up just over an hour, so I thought a couple of non-alcoholic beers would be all right. Not much else on the aroma, so let's give it a try. Cheers. It just reminds me of the I think in Portugal somewhere they do a pure maltol. It's just basically a non-alcoholic malt-based drink. It just For me, it tastes like that. But I mean, it's obviously it's alcohol free. Well, I say alcohol free. It's 0.5%. Never more. That's what it says. There you go. So not something I generally kind of go for, but I notice that they're becoming really popular here in the UK. Non-alcoholic beers, and I reckon the younger generation are going for non-alcoholic beers. I mean, if it come to it, and potential, you never know, do you, what's going to happen? But if I'm forced to go onto them, then I'll have to go onto them. But yeah, it's very little flavour. That it doesn't even hang around on the palate. There's nothing at all. It's very thin, as you'd expect. Again, then where does this sit with other non-alcoholic beers I've had in the past? I mean, I've had some low ABV beers, like 1%, 1.2%, something like that. And then up from there, you got your table beers, like vary from like 2.5 to about 3.3. Obviously, this is below that kind of level. It's even below the number 11 from the Gads Brewery, which is a really nice low ABV pale. I can't put my finger on where the hell this would sit. Obviously, very low down. I once done a review of 3 non-alcoholic beers when I was in Portugal. I think I lined them all up and done 3 in a row. But it was a while ago, so I can't really remember exactly what they were like. So very difficult to compare this with anything. It's very clean. The malt in this is making it not very refreshing, considering it's a non-alcoholic beer. So they're actually hops in this. They're using Hallertau, Hersbrucker, and Magnum hops in this. Water, barley, rye, wheat, hops, and yeast is the ingredients. Easy drinking, full flavoured. Wow. So you get these little things, full flavoured, elegant, full flavoured but elegant. Yeah. Light herbal and floral hop aromas, a hint of caramel, yeah, with a peppered spiciness on the palate, and a touch of orange on the end. Vegan friendly, store and enjoy chilled, of course. I can't imagine drinking this warm. I've got some more comments there. Sorry, I didn't get to the comments. We've got Liam Roscoe. How you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping well. I appreciate people who are just starting work or working or lunch break potentially, but so everyone's saying hello to each other, which is really nice. I think everyone's gone at the moment, but yeah, so people saying hello. So let me just knock this back then. It's there's a touch of caramel there. I'm not really getting much of a spiciness, or I suppose there is a bit of pepper. Very light, it's got a light pepperiness going on there. Definitely not getting any orange. It's being, for me, overtaken by that kind of synthetic caramel type malt. with a little bit of cracked black pepper, but obviously very thin. Doesn't hang around on the palate as you'd expect, but not very refreshing. I thought it'd be refreshing, but it's clearly not. So. Yeah, not the best beer, but in context of what it is, let me just rearrange all this back up again for it to fall down again, probably. There we go. Nothing wants to work today. Oh, I'll sort this out later. I just wanted to get a photograph of the old beer, like you do. All empties, these, apart from them. I'll sort this shit out, really. We will get there. Right, let me get that photograph then. There's no one watching anyway, so. No problem there. Still no one watching. Right, yes. Let's just move these out of the way. So I'm actually going to start next week on taking these labels off. We'll get rid of some of these cans, which will be fun. Right, got one person watching. I was just having a chat to myself. Anyway, that's that beer. The Big Drop Brewing Uptown Craft Lager, non-alcoholic. Nah. Right, now we're going to go on to Nirvana Brewery. We're out of London. Let's see if this is a traditional pale ale. Free 30ml bottle. 15 calories. This is 0.0% ABV. Lightly roasted barley, balanced with crisp hoppy flavour, smooth caramel malt body. Proudly low alcohol. Weird. Water, barley malt, hops. Malt extract is the best word you've ever heard for a beer description. So, yeah, let's crack this right over there. So this is no alcohol. This is completely alcohol free, unlike the last one. Didn't really pour much of a head either. That's probably the way I was pouring it. The way I was pouring it. Right. It's got slightly kind of, this has got a best before September of this year. Slightly raised kind of feel to the actual label there. Let me just, I don't want to do it too hard because last time I done that, loads of cans fell down. So as I was expecting, it's slightly kind of, there's a slight haze in that. It had quite a bit of sediment in it when I was moving the bottle around. You could, the light was coming through, you could see it. So there's a steady carbonation running up through the beer, not you can see it, but it's slightly hazy. So I don't know what hops or anything in this. It didn't even, did it say, or have I just missed it? Doesn't say at all. They're obviously using some kind of. It says hops, and the malt extract is just all the yay, you know. I mean, it's normally a lot of these beers are normally kind of hop extract, malt extract. That's an interesting one. Get a aroma then. Yeah. It's like a fake orange. Orange sweets, hard-boiled orange sweets. That's what I'm getting out of that. Not particularly getting anything kind of, in the, not There's no kind of caramel or anything like that, or toffee kind of in the malts or anything like that. Just sweet, not overly, just a medium sweetness. Boiled orange sweet, synthetic at that. Let's give it a try, see what this is all about. Cheers. Ugh. Oh, it's just terrible, isn't it? But it's not alcoholic, but God. I've had better non-alcoholic beers than that. Ugh. It's just, I don't know. There's a flavour there that's just. This chair's gone down again. I want it to keep high because my leg was killing me last week. That's better. I have no idea what to say about this thing. Let's do an internet search. See if there's any other information about this beer on Untapped. Wow, that is really bad. I thought the first one was that. I've had the lager. I'm all for giving stuff a go, even stuff like non-alcoholic beers. But let's have a look on Untapped then. So we'll share the page in a minute if this laptop or the internet wants to work. So what am I looking for? It's this one, isn't it? So on a brewery. Surrey, Nirvana. I didn't even put Surrey. Nirvana. Nirvana Brewery. See more breweries. It's not even showing up on Untapped. Breweries. Not beers. Brewery. Didn't find anything matching. So there you go. It's not even listed. The brewery. Interesting stuff. So that's the end of that then. Yeah, not the best thing I've ever had. But again, not had too many non-alcoholic beers to compare it against, so very difficult to say, oh, for what it is, oh, that's good, or this is good. Not had too many. So would I buy them again? Maybe the lager, but this, which is this one, at least it's got a bit of malt character going on with that one. It's drinkable. The other one's drinkable, but that's got more flavour. This thing hasn't. You're really scratching around on the palate for, I am at least, for that flavour. I mean, there is a little bit of it says lightly roasted barley, so there's a touch of sweetness there. people saying hi, coming in and out. Hey, Brett. A couple of non-alcoholic beers. Not on there now, but yeah, a couple of non-alcoholic beers just to say, just give them a try live, get them out of the way, make a bit of room in the fridge. I've got another one, but I'm not going to have it now. I've got I can't remember what it is. It's a German non-alcoholic wheat beer. That'll be coming up. I'll probably do that next week. Hopefully in the garden if it ever warms up. But this thing is it's a whole bunch of synthetic boiled orange sweets with a touch of kind of thin caramel malt, very thin. It's got more body than the lager, but it's got less flavour. I don't know. It's got quite a lot of yeast in this. See, I'm not too sure because I know that the younger generation are drinking more of these kind of things. How would they feel about hazy beer? Well, hazy, it's not crazy hazy, but sediment in their non-alcoholic beers, and it's actually cleaned it out. So there wasn't obviously very much. So while I was moving it around, there was loads. Anyway, I don't think I'd buy this one again for my personal taste from the Nirvana Brewery. Their traditional pale ale, alcohol-free, 0.0% ABV, because you've got to put the ABV on there. Even though it's alcohol-free on me. Yeah, I wouldn't buy that again. The first one I had, the Big Drop Brewing Co. Uptown lager, it's okay. I'm sure whether there's better out there, I'm not too sure. I'd like to try some of their other non-alcoholic beers eventually. Give them a whirl, see what they're all about. Yeah. It's just lucky I don't rate beers anymore. So, but yeah, I potentially could get that again, maybe on draft. But yeah. So anyway, that's the beers parts out of the way. Tonight, 8 o'clock, if you're watching this before then, we'll be doing another live hangout. Hopefully, if StreamYard is working well, it seems to be a better stream than the first one I done just before this, a little beer stream. But it's still saying it's very low on the actual page, as I said before, on the Wi-Fi, on the signal. Yet on the laptop, the Wi-Fi signal is free. Yeah, 3 bars, 3 of the loopy maximum bars. But for StreamYard, no, nothing at all. So don't know what that's all about. Let me know if the picture quality is all right in the comments. That's all I can say. And whether it's laggy, it seems okay for me looking at it. Earlier on, it was laggy even on the computer. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm waffling on. So yes, 8 o'clock tonight. I will be doing about a half-hour segment of a bit of beer news. So I've got a few bits of information for that already, but I need to do a little bit more next sort of half an hour, 3/4 of an hour before I go out. And then yeah, hopefully we'll get a few people on, and I'm going to be drinking some better beers for sure. So anyway, thanks for watching. Then, if you've got this far, wow. You'll take care, keep safe, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.